Hi guys, Ignite ECG here, and I'm here again with
Thanos Gogas. I finished 11th place in the Greek Open. I went X2, 6-2 in 8 rounds. I played Mitsurugi Malice. I want to try this deck for like 2 months or more now, but never had the balls to try it. And I said, why not in Greek Open?
randomly last night, right?
Yeah, last night I decided after what I saw in the top tables in day one, there was a lot of Mitsurugi and Vankusol. And I thought to myself like Malice has some good matchups in the format like Dragon Tail due to the Linkuribo Link Summon that presses the whole field. Then Mitsurugi can clear the monster lineup and control the tempo of the game. So let's start.
Yes.
The Mitsurugi part. One Haba, two Murakumo, one Futsu. The list was inspired. Came to my mind again due to a guy that topped in Geneva, I think. But I decided to cut down on the Murakumus and play two Murakumus and two Rituals. One Saji, one Aramasa, two Rituals. The theory practically is you avoid as many bricks due to you playing two engines. There are many engine requirements, so we avoid to play Kusanagi and we play two Rituals. So practically in the combo you add you have one Ritual in the start, you Ritual from hand, then you add another one, Ritual from deck, and then in the end you use Mirror. To revive back the Future, depends on how you started.
You missed Kusanagi though?
No, never. It's a bit more awkward, like 10 to 15%, nothing crazy, but it was worked
Okay.
fine. With a Mirror, 3 pre-prep. Drew Mirror with a pre-prep once, but this guy had other plans. We put it back once in, I think, around 6 or 7, I don't remember, around 6 I think. 3 prayers, the last of the Mitsurugi part, the main deck. Now the Malice part, 2 backup, 1 Dormouse, 2 Rabbits, and 2 Chessie. In the start I tried like in the morning, woke up at 6 a.m. to try test hands to see how it goes. I tried 3 and 1. 2 was fine. Yeah, nothing else to explain. Backup, I only play backup, you don't play wizard. It's kind of bricky. Never missed wizard. You win with Mitsurugi mostly, and Malice is just the killer that just reveals itself in the end. So yeah, that's for the good monsters. The spells, practically 4 good starters with fill spell, because sometimes you need the normal summon for the Mitsurugi part, and you use fill spell or Ghost Argo. 2 Hare and 2 semi-Malice cards, semi-consistency and Malice cards, and 1 MTP. Hare was kind of fine, probably can play 1. MTP is needed. Most of the times I used it in a turn it was set to get into the chest and throw cards. Allure was crazy. 2 was fine, maybe 3, but didn't want to see double Allure in my hand, even though the deck is 49. That's for the engines. The non-engine is 3 Fugalos, 3 As Blossom, 2 Bestials, 3 Impulse, 2 Troll, 1 Nib, 3 Droplet, and 1 Cold Buy. The whole theory was that yesterday, all last 2 months, I think I was playing Pure Malice, and I always want to play this card. Pure Malice has a really tough time to get the tempo by sending monsters, so they need everybody on the board to get to the full combo. And I thought that Mitsurugi is kind of free in the environment. Most people don't play optimally, they set up subpar boards, so Mitsurugi tears them apart, and Droplet kills them. The same as last year in the Open, I wanted to play board breaker stuff because I was not drawing the hand traps in my first 5. The only one that it's kind of, you have to draw it. It's the draw. Won me 2 or 3 games. It was great. That's the main deck. Extra, Link Ones, 1 Disciple, 1 Link Rainbow. In this deck, this has a double purpose. The one is to get to Hitchell. The other is to shuffle back. You can tribute like a ritual that's under it. Get a random card back, draw 1 and summon it back. Never did it with a ritual, but the part that you shuffle mirror back, you need it, and then you reveal to your opponent and you activate Prepper. Link 2s, Lizardos, Wicked, Mascarena, Dark, Dynamondo, and SP. Lizardos in this deck is different than Pure Malice. I used its effect, I think, 3 times to draw, just an extra card, and 2 times just to banish materials from the grave. Wicked, summon it once or twice, not really needed. Mascarena is a generic ending board when you get Fugat and you play only with Mitsurugi. Dark, never summon it, but it's my favorite card. I always play it. It's generic. You play Mitsurugi, you play Malice. Dynamondo, the most impressive card I think from the Link 2s. The insane part is that Dynamondo is a Cybers, so you can back up with Dynamondo, and SP is obviously insane. Link 3, 2 Malice, 1 Hitchell. Nothing to say. Hitchell, I think I never summon it because every time you play Hand of War, so never got to that part. I was playing with Mitsurugi mostly. Access, insane. Like I said, you play Mitsurugi to the board, take out all the interruptions, normal summon a backup or a Malice or go into Vampire and tear them apart with OTK. I like what was mostly every time in the ending board, just with Ransom. One number 90. Just in case play against a monster heavy deck and you have them in the top deck, you just make this. Never used it. Nibiru was never a problem. And that's proxy. That's zombie vampire. Had to give it back. How to give it back? 2 Brulia, 1 Shifter. That's the side deck. 2 Imperm. Those are the hand traps. Brulia was great. Drew it against the matchups I needed. Shifter just saw him in later game sets, so it was kind of bad. But you need to play it. It's free. 2 Impermanents for Dragotel in K9 or Finsmith decks that go into Scissor. The Board Breaker aspect, 2 Double Cyclone. Drew it once, I think, was insane, pretty good. Never drew it. It's one of my favorite cards, favorite green cards. Never drew it, but I think it would be good. Dark Lurer, I drew it against the Mitsurugi guy, but he had already full command, so it didn't really help. 1 talent, drew it twice, pretty good, does everything it needs. And then the going first cards, Purification goes every time in when you go first, used it every time. Ground, never set it with Rust, drew it once, hard. So that's the deck. I want to thank, first of all, my team. Secondly, the guy that gave me starlights for the event, Christopher Kidonis, and my wife. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Thanos.